So this is the part 2 of women, crazy women that you can never understand. Like, sometimes you begin to wonder, like, what's gone wrong with women? We try to understand women, we can never understand. And like, for example, small example, your girlfriend or your wife asks you which dress is good, red or gold, golden color. So after asking you again and again and again, and finally you tell her, okay, you choose the gold because you look elegant, red is not so good. You give her the logical reasons, and after 35 minutes you tell her, so you choose gold, don't wear the red. She says okay, but in the end she chooses red. And then you begin to wonder, like, why the fuck did you ask me for 35 minutes to talk and tell you which one is good? So that way women are a little off their hook. You can never understand them. So in this I'll give you the top 3 and a few honorable mentions of these crazy women who have been my clients or who I've interacted with. Okay? And you tell me which one is the most crazy among the lot. The first one which I will tell you, not part of this countdown, as an honorable mention, is the worst client I've ever had. The worst client I've ever had is a woman. And this was many years ago. I've already put that video, my worst client ever. This female, no money, absolutely no money to eat food, no money. Her husband doesn't have a job, her children she can't send to school, she doesn't have a visa. And she approached me in Dubai, and when she came to me, she even had torn clothes and her bag was torn. And like, I had given her my pricing. She agreed to it. She came home, and then when I told her, okay, give the money first, that time she told me that I wanted to tell you I don't have the money, but please help me. And so her strategy was, like, ask face to face. And I felt sorry for her, really felt sorry for her, because her clothes were like, she had, her clothes were disheveled, her bag was completely torn. Felt very sorry for her. Did her work for free, which I would charge money, gave her money, gave her a bag, gave her some stuff that my ex-wife, that time wife, had. And after that, I even called up people for her, started collecting like a GoFundMe. That time there was no GoFundMe. I started collecting money. I arranged interviews for her. I got her interviews, and I gave her a placement, and she was very happy and everything else. And I felt good. Finally I did something worthwhile. It took me around a week and a half of continuous working for her, and I did it for free. After that, those days I didn't have a YouTube very active account. I had to put YouTube videos randomly. I wrote on my blog on loymachedo.com. I don't know if the article is still there, about helping her. And I didn't put her name, I didn't put her identity. I said there was a lady who came to me who wanted help, and I helped her, and I felt good about it. Just basic things. After that, I tried to call her just to ensure everything is fine, because I had arranged for a final interview through my influence, giving my personal guarantee, so she wouldn't have to give her resume, nothing. She can just go for the final interview and get the job. And I think that guy said, don't worry, Loy, I'll give her the job. So I started to call her, and I thought, just to ask, did you get the job? Because he told me it's confirmed. I called her, she's not picking up. Okay, then I tried after half an hour, not picking up. 1 hour, not picking up. I tried for the whole day, not picking up. And the following day I was like, what happened? Something happened to her? Is she okay? Accident? Or... So I started calling again, not picking up. Finally, I kept quiet. I didn't call for a couple of hours. Then I called from another phone. When I called from another phone, she picked up. Immediately I asked her, why the fuck are you avoiding my calls? I called you from my number, you're not picking. I called you from another number, you're picking up. And that was where this female who came to me for help, this is my worst client, by the way. She's telling me, I don't want to talk to you, you spoiled my name. I'm like, huh? What? She's saying, how dare you use my name without my permission? How dare you profit from my problems and what the fuck are you talking? What are you doing? Mind your language. She's telling me, mind your language and talk to me properly. Like, she's haughty. I was like, wait. Just explain to me what happened. Why did you write on your blog about me? I said, I wrote on my blog that a lady came to help, asked me for help, and I helped her. I have not put your name, I have not put your identity, I have not put your religion, I have not put your age, I have not put when did I meet the lady, nothing. Nobody knows it's you. Oh, nobody knows it's me, but I know it's me. Huh? You know it's you. Yeah, so? Yeah, and you're spoiling my name. Saying, what if any of my relatives see this? What if the society sees it? What if the church sees it? What if people in my village see it? Fuck, a female who didn't have a job, who didn't have money, who didn't have food, who nobody in her family helped her, nobody in her society helped her, nobody in her church helped her, nobody in her village helped her. She's from Bangalore. I got so fucking pissed. So I have never been so pissed in my life. I said, motherfucking bitch. I used profanity because I was boiling. I said, I'm going to fuck your happiness. Just watch. I'm going to fucking destroy your happiness. And she said, oh, I'll see what you'll do. I'll see what... She's threatening me. What I did is, after I said, bye, I called up the guy who offered her a job and I told him the whole incident. He said, Loy, I only gave her a job because of you. I'll cancel it. Okay. I spoke to the people who contributed the money, where I'd kept a kitty. I was supposed to give her this money. I told everyone, please take your money back. Made a few phone calls. Then all the people whom I'd made a list of all the people who I'd given a profile to, who had scheduled an interview. All of them I called, and I also sent a rough email. The female that I sent you about as a group, I said she's a dangerous psychotic scammer. Please be careful. Please reverse the decision that you've taken until I give you a proper detailed email. Fine, I made a couple of phone calls. It took me some time. Fine. I didn't call her back. Guess what? She called up my contact. When can we start working? He said, sorry, not interested. I only entertain you because of Loy. Okay. She tried calling all my contacts. All of them said, not interested. She even tried calling my people and asking for money and help, and then bad-mouthing me. Can you believe? Calling my contacts and bad-mouthing me, whom I was, and she was telling them that I abused her, I used her. Nobody entertained her. Okay. Now, if you thought the story ended there, now here's a funny thing. She, after I think a month or something, she again calls me back. I'm like, I didn't want to talk to her. I'd saved her number. So I was like, yeah, what? She's like, Loy, I just want to apologize. I want to say sorry. I wanted to shout, but I kept quiet. First I said, let her talk. I apologize. Sorry, Loy, that was a misunderstanding. No, in that moment, I just got so angry because so many men have taken advantage. Actually, it was my husband. He said, why you're spoiling our family name? What will society think of us? And I had to think of our name, our reputation, our family name, and this and that. And imagine, I had got her a job. I had got her husband also a job. Guaranteed, huh? So, I didn't say anything. Oh, fuck. She ended up not having anything, and eventually, sometimes the best revenge is when you don't say anything. I don't know if I said something, I can't remember, but after that I blocked. So that was the worst. Anyway, it went a little long. Okay, now this was the worst. Now let me give you the other females, other mental. Now you tell me, analyze this female and tell me, how do you understand this person who has no food to eat, no money, nobody is helping, and the only person who is helping, she's trying to fuck around with that person. Okay, now let me give you the rest. This happened very lately. Okay. I'll not give you the name. This is a female who has been in touch with me for quite some time. I'll not give you the identity, nothing. Now, you remember I had asked people to put the ratings on my Google reviews, being sincere for my actual work and content. So why did I ask that? Because somebody who was crazy put a 1-star and put scammer, which was a fake review. And the reason he put it is because Indian guy, he wanted my services for 1/10 the price. I said no. He got so pissed off that he called me a scammer. Okay, fine. So I asked people, please negate this fake review by putting genuine feedback. So I approached people that I know. I approached people in my group. Out of that, one female who has been sending me messages for quite some time, like here and there. The common ground is, I was from UAE, she is from UAE. She has, the people we follow, we try to align ourselves with them. I think just like you, I agree what you think. Relatives are like this, people are like this, fine. So she used to always chat. I never initiated anything. She used to always know she wanted to be my client, but maybe because of my pricing or something, she wasn't my client, or maybe she didn't need my service. Fine. So I remembered because I had saved her name as UAE contact. Okay. She's no longer in UAE. So I sent her a message. I said, I'm asking people I know or who know me, please put a positive review. So this person has been following my videos, following me for quite some time. Now, when you know someone, hear my logic, when you know someone for over a period of time, you're talking to them, you're following their work, you're admiring them, and they say, please put a 5-star review. Put a positive review, put some nice words. So if anyone asks me to do that, and I've been following the person, without hesitation, I'll put. So I was waiting for these people to put. By the time Google removed this guy's negative review, 1 star, removed it because it was fake. So this female put a review stating, I've known Loy and he's a good guy and his content is good and positive. Now the rating, remember the rating, because the average rating is out of 5. And I told her, put a 5 out of 5 because, you think I'm a good guy, you think I'm a great guy, you think my content is good, whatever. So she put 3 out of 5. I was like, huh? Just imagine, I admire you. Think for a minute, I admire you. I like you. I praise you. I talk to you. I send messages to you. And in the end, when you ask me for a favor, Loy, please put 5 out of 5 because you admire me, whatever, or you follow me, or you appreciate me. Common sense is 5 out of 5. I asked her, why did you give me a 50% rating? Her answer was, I don't know you. I didn't take your service. I said, fine, you don't know me or you didn't take my service, but you watch my videos, you follow me, you send me messages, you're always keeping in touch with me, so yeah, but I don't know you. I was like, I asked you to put a review to help me boost my rankings, not bring my rankings down. The purpose, I told her, the purpose of asking you to put it was so that my rankings go up, not my rankings go down. And then, because when I checked the lowest rated review, lowest was hers. Now just imagine the fun. You're asking someone to help you boost your ranking, and they put a review, and it turns out to be the worst review, the lowest rated review. I told her, see boss, I asked you to help me, but instead of help, this is causing more harm. You know what was her response? Loy, I'm a very straightforward woman. Okay? I'm a very straightforward. Not many men can handle my directness, my straightforwardness. I'm something she put, what? I'm a person of integrity. I was like, oh my goodness. Oof, straightforward. And it is like, I'll give you an example. It is like you have a son or daughter small, and you're telling me, Loy, you being a coach, can you encourage my son? He has failed in the exam. Or my daughter, she has failed in the exam. You can just encourage them. And I say, okay. And I come to your child, your son or daughter, and say, you know, you're a fucking loser. You'll not amount to anything. You should have studied hard. And then you begin to ask me like, Loy, I asked you to encourage them. Now you made them feel more like shit. And then my answer is, see, not many people can handle my straightforward nature. I'm a person of integrity. I have to tell the truth. You know, that is where your fucking common sense comes into play, man. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this? I was seriously like, fuck. This, you know, when you interact with the individuals, you really find out like, you know, because you talk to anyone, they will always say, oh, he was a bad guy. I loved him with all my heart. I gave him everything he could never understand. Oh, they were bitching about me, politics. They were talking shit about me. They backstabbed me. You know, the person likes to position themselves as a victim and the whole world is evil. And you begin to think, poor thing, yeah. But once you interact with them, you realize, fuck, the fault is not theirs. The fault is, yeah. In the end, I requested her, please, thank you very much. I understand you're straightforward. Just please take out the review. Just request, please take it out. Thankfully, she took it out. See, I'm not trying to badmouth her or... Anyway, you don't know who she is. Okay. So... But... You know, I fail to understand women. What? Now, just imagine if she tries to get in touch with me in the future, or she asks for my advice or my help. I don't think she will, but if she does, you seriously think I'll be bothered to help her? You know, if she had put a positive review, let's say 5-star, and she had said, Loy, I just need your advice, I would feel, okay, no problem. You are there for me. I've known you all this year. You are there for me when I needed you. I don't mind giving you a few minutes of my time. You know, I may not give you a full session or something, but definitely I'll give you some bit of my time because you've done something for me. But now you think I'm going to help? You think I'm going to even bother? Fuck, man, these women. Oh, I'm a straightforward person. Not many men can handle. Who wants to fucking handle such a headache? Yeah? It's like instead of doing good, you're doing fucking bad and then saying, oh, you can't handle. Yes. Another female. And I'll give you the third one. This particular female, okay, this female, obviously, because it's a client, I can't give you specific details. But just imagine the person's a artist. Okay, artist. Creative artist. Think of anything, singing or painting or whatever. Okay, whatever. I don't want to give you specifics out of respect for that client. So this client came to me and said, Loy, I want to be a personal brand. Fine. Booked a session. I asked the person, what are your expectations? They wrote down all the expectations. I want strategies, I want guidance, I want my evaluation, I want this, I want that. Around, I think, 8 points or something. I said, fine. Paid the money. And I answered all the 8 points. The first thing I did, answered all the 8 points. After that, I gave strategies. After that, I gave a to-do list. See, I don't give theory. I give practical advice. And then I asked this person, are you happy? Yeah, Loy. Fantastic, Loy. You went over and beyond. I even gave that person extra time for free. And this was through a third-party website. That time, you know, there's Freelancer, Fiverr. So it was a third-party website. So I told this female, see, I'm on a third-party website. My revenue stream is dependent on your ratings. Please give 5-star rating. And if there is anything more I need to do, tell me before you give the rating. No, Loy, you went far and beyond. You gave me one extra session for free. You gave me the strategies for free. You gave me all the 8 points. You really made me think. So I confirmed, okay? I confirmed with the person that everything was perfect, fine. So when you confirm with a female, everything is fine, it should be fine, right? So it's waiting for the feedback. 5-star rating and finally the feedback came after 2 days or 3 days. After 2 days or 3 days, I see the rating is 2 out of, I think, 5. I was like, huh? You know, the problem with these third-party websites, once you put it, you can never change it. Huh? 2 out of 5. And then below that was a long fucking feedback. You know, you're allowed to say 3,000 words or 2,000 words. Full 2,000 was used. And I was sitting and reading. Oh, I went to Loy with certain expectations. I was hoping certain things. But it didn't match my expectations. Loy's advice was very generic. It was not so good. The stuff that Loy told was what you can find anywhere on the internet. And I wouldn't say I learned something new. I understand he's a very genuine person. I understand that he gave me extra sessions, but disappointing. I was like, I couldn't believe what I was reading. And she's saying, I just want to encourage, the only reason for 2 stars is because I want to encourage Loy to continue. Maybe he can improve. Now imagine a person who has not accomplished anything in personal branding, who has not done anything, who doesn't know personal branding. Okay. Now, before I even tell you my answer to this, just imagine you meet a fat person, really fat person, very fat, very unhealthy. You ask them to run, they can't run. Ask them to touch their toes, they can't touch. They have multiple health problems. Okay. And you're physically fit. And they come to you and say, Loy, I want to get in shape. So you ask them, what did you do? They tell you, I did nothing. Fine. You evaluate them, give them all the tips, tricks, solutions, supplements. They paid you only for 1 hour, but you give them like 3 hours. And you give them a to-do list. Finally, they give you a review. Oh, I was expecting Loy to give me something new. Whatever they told, I could read it on the internet. I know this already. Fuck, if you know all this already, then why the fuck are you fat? Why the fuck are you unhealthy? Why the fuck... When I asked, what do? You said nothing. I mean, see, I can read something online. How to be a #1 karate guy or MMA fighter. I can read. But if I have not done a single push-up in my life, I have not, practiced a single dietary, I have not achieved any results. Results are 0. How can you say that I know everything? Thankfully, I had evidence of this person's interaction with me and I sent it to the website. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, this female asked for a refund. The shameless female asked for a refund. Even after giving her more than like double. I fucking put properly and I said the person took an extra session for free. The person I gave all this. I have evidence if anybody wants. This person is just taking advantage of being nice. Please keep away from this seller. This seller will take advantage of you, take your service, talk sweet, and then not only give you a bad review, but ask for a refund. Fuck. This was the third shocking thing about a female. You tell me. Now I've given you 3 examples, right? 3 examples of females. You tell me, can you understand females? Fuck, for me, sometimes I don't know what the fuck. I just don't understand. Like, you get these females who say, oh, my boyfriend beat me and hit me and he never loved me and all that. You feel sorry for them, only to realize, fuck, they are a fucking irritation. They are demanding so much. I've known girls who used to literally complain about their boyfriends. When I started dating them, they were like fucking asking for free money. Some of them One of them who was dating was like, even she believed she had to fight. Every day she has to fight because then the sex is passionate. She is fucking mental, yeah. Then one other female who, she would call everywhere, where are you? What are you doing? Why are you not coming home on time? She was like a fucking mother or something. These very same females bitch and moan and groan about men are like this and people are like this, society is like this. Oh, there was politics and they stabbed me at the back, and they live in their little bubble, the cocoon, where they think they are God's gift to mankind. That's why if you actually notice, these females are never happy, or they are single, or they are frustrated, or they try to convince the world that they're happy, but they're not. Fact. Anyway, I thought I'd share 3 of the worst clients or worst people that I've dealt with. Right now, this is the top 3. So you tell me, out of these top 3, which one you think is the worst? Which one were you shocked? And which one would you personally keep away from? For me, personally, I'll keep away from all. No need. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.